In the heart of Barcelona, a tale of love and betrayal unfolds, tangled with deceit and fatal desire. Beneath the city's vibrant hues and the rhythm of flamenco lies a story that is as captivating as it is chilling. Today, we unravel the tale of Rosa Peral, a woman whose charm and charisma concealed a darker side. In this tale, Rosa isn't alone. Two men, each ensnared by her allure, form the remaining vertices of a love triangle that would spiral into a nightmare. The first, a devoted boyfriend, and the second, a secret lover, both drawn into Rosa's web, oblivious of the impending doom. Our story begins in the bustling streets of Barcelona, where Rosa, a woman of undeniable charm, held the hearts of these two men. But as the saying goes, two's company, three's a crowd. And in this case, the crowd was a ticking time bomb. The very existence of this third party was a glaring red flag, signaling that something was amiss in the dynamics of their relationship. But Rosa was not one for convention. She believed in a love without boundaries, without restrictions, a love that didn't confine her to the arms of one man, but allowed her to bask in the affection of many. However, this very belief, this disregard for monogamy, would be the catalyst for a tragedy that sent shockwaves through the city. As we embark on this journey, we'll explore the intricate web of relationships, the secrets, the lies, and the fatal attraction that led to one of the most heinous crimes Barcelona had ever seen. We'll delve into the minds of those involved, attempting to piece together the puzzle that is Rosa Peral's love triangle. But be warned, this is not a tale for the faint-hearted. It's a story that reminds us of the dark side of love, of the destruction it can cause when twisted by jealousy and deceit. As we delve deeper into this saga, remember, not all love stories have happy endings. Behind every crime, there are people, lives intertwined in ways unimaginable. Our story involves three such lives, caught in a web of passion, deceit, and ultimately, devastation. First, we have Rosa Peral, the woman at the center of it all. Rosa was bold, charismatic, and unapologetically herself. She was a woman who knew what she wanted and wasn't afraid to go after it. Rosa had the ability to draw people into her world, making her the perfect magnet in this love triangle. Then we have Pedro Rodriguez, the enchanted lover. Pedro was kind-hearted, loyal, and hopelessly in love with Rosa. He was the kind of man who would go to the ends of the earth for the woman he loved. Pedro's unwavering devotion to Rosa would prove to be his downfall. Lastly, there's Juan Martinez, the unexpected third wheel. Juan was charismatic, just like Rosa, which is perhaps why they found each other. He was adventurous, always seeking the thrill of the new and unknown. Juan was a man who lived life on his terms, and this trait would ultimately draw him into Rosa's orbit. The dynamics between these three were complex, to say the least. Rosa, the captivating siren, had both Pedro and Juan wrapped around her finger. Pedro, the dedicated lover, would do anything for Rosa, even if it meant sharing her with Juan. And Juan, the thrill-seeker, found an irresistible challenge in Rosa, even if it meant stepping on Pedro's toes. These three individuals, each with their own unique personalities, found themselves caught in a whirlwind of love, jealousy, and betrayal. The tension between them was palpable, a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. And explode it did. But not in a way anyone could have anticipated. The fallout from this love triangle would send shockwaves through their city, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. 3 lives, 1 love triangle, and a mystery that shook the city. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this labyrinth of love and deceit. In the world of love and relationships, things can quickly spiral out of control. And in our tale, it's no different. At the heart of our story is a love triangle, a treacherous labyrinth of emotions where Rosa Peral, Pedro Rodriguez, and Juan Lopez found themselves entangled. Rosa, the vibrant and captivating woman, was the center of this triangle. Pedro, her longtime partner, was a man who loved Rosa deeply, but was unfortunately blinded by his devotion. Juan, on the other hand, was a new entrant, a fresh face that Rosa found hard to resist. The dynamics between these 3 individuals were complex, to say the least, with each one playing their part in the unfolding drama. The relationship between Rosa and Pedro was far from perfect. There were rifts, disagreements, and a growing sense of dissatisfaction. Pedro's unwavering commitment to Rosa was met with her increasing detachment. It was in this chaotic backdrop that Juan made his entry, sparking the flame of attraction in Rosa's heart. Juan was everything Pedro wasn't: charming, spontaneous and captivating. Rosa was drawn to him like a moth to a flame, but with this new love came deception. Rosa was now leading a double life, one with Pedro and another with Juan. This was a recipe for disaster, setting the stage for a series of conflicts that would soon escalate into a full-blown crisis. The jealousy was palpable. Pedro, once the only man in Rosa's life, was now competing for her affections. The tension between Pedro and Juan was like a ticking time bomb, ready to explode at any moment. The constant deception and lies further fueled the fire, pushing each party closer to the edge. As the love triangle became more entangled, the stakes became higher. Rosa, Pedro and Juan were now trapped in a web of their own making, a web filled with jealousy, deceit and unspoken tension. The situation was volatile, and it was only a matter of time before it reached a breaking point. As the tension escalated, so did the stakes. A tragedy was on the horizon. In the quiet stillness of the night, a life was snuffed out. An eerie silence hung over the city, a stark contrast to the grim scene that unfolded within the confines of a seemingly ordinary home. There, a chilling tableau of human depravity was etched in stark reality. The lifeless body of a man, a participant in a twisted love triangle, lay eerily still, his fate sealed by a force far darker than jealousy. Law enforcement was soon on the scene, their faces a mask of professionalism, hiding the shock and repulsion that gnawed at them. The crime scene was a grotesque display of violence, a brutal testament to the depths of passion turned sour. The house, once a haven of intimacy and shared secrets, was now a grim monument to a love that had spiraled into darkness. The discovery of the body sent waves of dread rippling through the community. The man, known by many, loved by some and now mourned by all, had met a brutal end. The immediate aftermath of the discovery was a whirlwind of activity. The crime scene was cordoned off, the body taken away, and the painstaking process of piecing together the events that led to this tragic end began. The investigation was a complex web of leads and dead ends, of secrets and lies. The detectives, hardened by years of witnessing the worst of human nature, were nonetheless shocked by the brutality of the crime. They moved methodically, sifting through evidence, interviewing witnesses, and building a picture of a love triangle that had spiraled out of control. Yet this was no ordinary crime. It was a crime born out of love, or what once was love, twisted and turned into something monstrous. It was a crime that spoke volumes about the dark side of desire, the destructive power of jealousy, and the fine line between passion and madness. As the investigation progressed, the city held its breath, awaiting answers. The gruesome crime had revealed the underbelly of a love triangle gone horribly wrong. The city was in shock, the crime scene a brutal testament to the dark side of love. In the wake of the crime, the truth began to unravel. The investigation that followed was as intricate as the love triangle itself. As the detectives delved deeper, the details of this twisted tale of passion and betrayal began to surface, each one more shocking than the last. The evidence was damning. It led to the arrest of Rosa Peral, the woman at the center of this chilling drama. Her trial was a spectacle, watched by a nation held captive by the gruesome details of the case. It was a story that gripped the community, a testament to the destructive power of unchecked passion and deceit. As the gavel came down, the courtroom held its breath. The verdict, guilty; the sentence, life imprisonment. A chilling conclusion to a tale that had begun with love and ended in tragedy. The aftermath of the crime reverberated through the community. It left a deep scar on the lives of those involved, a constant reminder of the catastrophe that had unfolded. The friends and family of the victims were left grappling with the harsh reality of their loss, while trying to comprehend the unimaginable. But it wasn't just the immediate circle that was affected. The whole community was shaken by this shocking turn of events. It served as a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of seemingly normal relationships. The tale of Rosa Peral made people question their own relationships, their own truths. This case also sparked a larger conversation about the nature of love and relationships. It challenged the notion that monogamy is outdated and that one should not limit themselves in the number of loved ones. It brought to light the potential dangers of such beliefs and the devastating consequences they can lead to. In the end, this tale of love and betrayal serves as a chilling reminder of the deadly consequences of unchecked passion and deceit. It is a stark warning of the potential dangers lurking in the shadows of our relationships. A cautionary tale that will echo in the annals of true crime for generations to come.